last saw Godzilla and Kong together in the same scene, it appeared that the two Alpha Titans had come to some form of a truce, or at least an understanding between one another. Godzilla went back off to the ocean, solidifying his rule over the surface of the Earth, and Kong was able to now call the Hollow Earth his home, no longer caging him in on Skull Island. It appeared that the conflict between the two was now over, and the movie left viewers assuming that whatever beef the two had prior to their big brawl was now over. Well, the second trailer for Godzilla Kong: The New Empire has just confirmed that to not be the case, as even though we know that the two must rise together or fall alone, it appears that their relationship will still be tested in this new movie. In the shot of Godzilla firing his heat ray at Kong and slicing the pyramid in half like butter, we see in full effect that Godzilla has no intentions of stopping his feud with Kong in the first parts of the upcoming film. But why is this? Go ahead and stomp that subscribe button if you haven't already for more Monsterverse content like this. The trailer somehow managed to show a lot, but somehow it still seems like there's a lot of this movie that remains a mystery. For instance, we have no idea why Kong is surfacing in Egypt in the first place. We can assume that this is somewhere in the middle of the film's runtime since Godzilla appears to be starting off with his old blue colors, and within the trailer we also seen Kong prior to him receiving his beast gauntlet. The scene with Godzilla firing at Kong shows that he has already received his new weapon here. So at this point, it's not clear if this is the first time that Godzilla and Kong are seeing one another in this movie. However, thanks to the director's statement describing how in his thoughts that the ending of Godzilla vs. Kong was in a sense, Godzilla telling Kong that he had earned his respect for the time, but that he better not ever see him on the surface world again, or else. A clear message that Godzilla would attack Kong again if they crossed paths. And we see this come to fruition in the trailer. Godzilla attacks Kong since the ape had once again ventured back into his territory. Now we see wild animals in the real world act similar to this, as individuals within species often challenge one another for mates or territory repeatedly before one eventually stops coming back for more. Godzilla wants the surface all for his own, but we also know that Godzilla is worried about something, worried enough to go and evolve into this new more powerful form. So on top of the territorial dispute, Godzilla is likely on edge in this moment, trigger happy in a sense. He's so ready for a fight that he might not even care who it is, he's just gonna start blasting. Godzilla could even think Kong is to blame for these strange disturbances he has been feeling lately. And it can't help seeing Kong come out of the ground just like he did in Godzilla vs. Kong. That's gotta lead to some form of kaiju PTSD, leaving Godzilla to think, really, not again? This is what makes the Monsterverse so special. You get the animalistic viewpoint where you can say their feud is based on territorial disputes, or you can take the more human-like elements of their character and use deeper reasoning behind their actions. The Monsterverse may not seem all that realistic compared to how it used to be when it first started, but hey, I like what we're getting these days too. Regardless, we know that shortly after this attack, the two come eye to eye and understand that they must unite or fall. If you think it's awesome, make sure and leave this video a like and share it around to get the algorithm all fired up. It really does help. If you haven't seen our breakdown of it or our reactions to the trailer, here they are right now on screen. Just click one. It's cool. Seriously, just click it. We got a lot more videos in the works on the new Empire, so I hope to see you again in Dangerville. As always, everyone, this has been Jacob, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.